Hi, I'm going to share with you a story from an amazing book right now that I'm reading called The Choice by Dr. Edith Eva Egar. And in it, she recounts a tale, many tales that are wonderful, inspiring, touching, poignant. And this one is about a young girl who is very weak. And it's about her part of it is about her time in a Nazi concentration camp. And this story is about a young girl who is trying to survive, but very weak, and has this belief that they're going to be liberated at Christmas. And so every morning, even though she is barely managing, she gathers enough strength to look as if she's strong enough to make it through another day. And so she has that little spark in her eye so that she doesn't get separated out into the line that is going to be sent to death. She gets another chance for another day because she is convinced that at Christmas, the troops will come, the troops will save them, and they will be free. And that sustains her. And then on Christmas morning, they don't come. No one comes. And it is yet another day in hell. And that is, for this girl, the last straw. That's it. She's lost her hope. That is what she was hoping for, living for, waiting for. And on the day after Christmas Day, they all awake except her. They find her dead in her bunk because she's lost all hope and all strength. She can't do it. She cannot survive one more day in that place. And I find that such a touching story because I think we can all relate to that. I know I've been there. I felt it in my heart and soul when I heard that story. Because I remember that moment in my life when I gave up hope on something else coming to save me, or something else that I had been, putting all of my dreams upon, rescuing me, and knowing this is not happening. This is not going to work. And that is exactly how I felt when I came to the decision to leave my first marriage. I had lost hope. I no longer believed, we'd gone through cycle after cycle of years of the same cycle. And we were able, time and time again, to come back together and to continue on, because each time we came back together, I was able to believe in a promise of something, and then finally I was not able to believe in that promise outside, and that was it. That was it. Something died. And that death of something outside that happened in me and that happened in that girl is absolutely real. And once it happens, and there's nothing you can do. But the thing is that all of those young women in that place, Dr. Edith Eva Egar was also a young woman who was experiencing the same exact circumstances. She was hungry. She was tired. She was going through the same humiliation. She was going through the same circumstances. And please don't think that I was experiencing any of those things. None of them. But I was looking to something outside of me while I was experiencing my own pain. And my pain, your pain, that pain, pain is pain, suffering is suffering. And that's a point that she actually makes in the book, is that while, one person's pain might seem bigger than another's, pain is pain and suffering is suffering. And when we are in the midst of it and looking to something outside of us to be the answer, to save us from it, when that something doesn't come through, then we lose hope. But the others in that situation, Dr. Edith Eva, she didn't look to something outside of that to save her. She had something within. And that made all the difference in the world. That's something within her mind, within her, that she could rely on. She knew, she had learned, and she knew that the answer to ease her suffering and to get through the hell that she was in, whatever hell it is, was within. And that's what got her and the others who survived through it, is that there isn't anything from the outside that's going to save you. It's within. God is in you. Love is in you. Light is in you. No one can touch those things. No one can take those things from you. They are always there. Whatever circumstances happen in your life, whether it's you're in a shitty job, you're in a shitty marriage, you're having difficulty with your kids, you're in way worse circumstances. If you're in an abusive relationship, of course, there's actions you need to take. Get the hell out. Do the things you need to do to change those circumstances. Get help. Yes, there are things outside that can help you. And eventually those people were liberated. But in the meantime, the help you need to survive, the hope you need to sustain, is within. The strength and the resources, the light, the love, all of that is within. The hope is inside. It's not outside. You have everything you need. You have everything you need. It is in you. And if you can't find it on your own, then yes, please reach out and get help. I know that that's what I had to do. I had to get help. I didn't see that light in me. I was always looking outside for someone else's light. I was looking for someone else to fix me, to save me, to take care of me, to make me happy, to make me feel better, to make me feel safe. But until I felt all of those things inside, it was impossible to feel it. So there were no people who could liberate me from outside until I was liberated from within. So if you're in that same boat, you don't need to live like that. You can live free. It's in here and in here. So I'm Fiona. I'm a life coach, educator, and energy healer, and I guide people to that place of inner freedom, inner hope, inner love, and acceptance, where they can then have a loving relationship with themselves and others, find a job that's a good fit, have a relationship with their kids that's coming from a place of love and not control, have a relationship with their friends, their employer, their employees, their partner that's coming from a place of love and not fear. If that sounds like what you'd like, please reach out, contact me, and let's set up an appointment where we can talk and get clear about what you want and how to get there. Let's make a plan together. Have a beautiful day.